Hey guys, this is Sarah Productions, aka 94673, and I'm back in Crimson Refflesia, part 3, demo. It's the demo. Anyway, I'm going to continue. Goldstein just got killed, and I was made this very enthusiastic or something like enthusiastic. I can't talk. Anyways, let's just do that. I made this very believable scream. Let's do it. I don't want to read that. Hey, Mr. Goldstein. Do you want to hear a riddle? What is Mozart doing in his grave? Stop this! What do you think you're doing? How? Why? The answer is decomposing. Get it? He's a composer who later decomposes. It's my favorite joke. I'll leave your master alone, so please stop this. I can't hear you. So stop what? What do you want me to stop doing? You need to be clear, you know. I won't understand. You're an adult, aren't you? Aren't adults supposed to know how to be clear and concise when asking for what they want? Yeah. Convinced that the knife is the cause of this horrible torment, Goldstein rips the hilt and pulls it out. However, it doesn't stop. His blood turns black and congeals, and his flesh continues to rot. Ew! Oh! Ow! Just feel the pain. The putrid stank seeps through the room. Even Hef Parison has to cover his nose, still unable to move from his current position in fear. Eventually, despite his screaming and pleading, Goldstein's entire body decays away, the foul liquid seeping into the carpets. But Goldstein didn't do anything. Should have killed the pedophile. When he is sure that his earlier attacker is dead as dead can be, Hef Parison finally stands up, still shaking. Slowly he approaches his maid. Now that he thinks about it, he doesn't really know her, does he? He found her on the street one day and decided to take her in. Still, there's one thing that he knows, and that is this girl protected him from that crazy gunman. Kill him now. I owe you my life show. But what exactly are you? What did you do to him? Hef's throat goes dry. He's seen this ability somewhere a long time ago. That ability, it must be like, hey old bastard. Her voice is mischievous and mocking. Hef Parison feels a sudden urge to slap the kid for addressing him this rudely, but he resists. He's seen what she can do, and he is stiffly afraid. He wants nothing more than to convince himself this is all just a bad dream. You owe me your life, you said. Yes. Then I suppose it's okay for me to collect your debt now. Huh? A slowly curled up smirk forms on her features. What do you think Mozart is doing in his grave, master? Still calm and collected as ever, the young girl slips out of her luty, crassly filly maid's uniform. She then changes into a more suitable outfit, which she has prepared in the closet a day in advance, without a care for the two dead men in the room. The girl then opens the window and slides down the drainage pipe, reaching the ground unharmed. Her job here is done. There's no need to return here anymore. Finally. That was a pain in the ass. Even after purifying those two men to death and leaving Oh, stop doing that. I don't wanna... and to death and leaving their bodies in the most disgusting looking state of decomposition ever. Sure, Raylene feels neither regret nor guilt. She looks so innocent! Holy shit! She tilts her head and surveys the mansion one last time. It's as silent as always, not a soul to be seen. What is it now? Oh, you're going down, butler. The moment Henry spots the strange young girl climbing down from the window of Hef Pearson's room, he knows something is off. He quickly takes a step back and pulls out his phone, preparing to call for reinforcements. Hey, mister. Your monster is already dead. You can save yourself the trouble. Cheryl tilts her head mockingly before she continues. In fact, if you perform an autopsy on the body, the result will show that he's been dead for at least a month now. That's... Henry barely manages to stop himself from flying into a frenzy. He knows better than to reply to an obvious threat like this. Immediately, he pulls out a gun and trains it on the girl. Becca, do you hear me? That will not be necessary. We're already here. Eric Faraday! Thank God you've come! Listen, I think Mr. Goldstein is some kind of trouble. We need your help. Oh, so you died as well. I feel kind of bad for you, Henry. I'm sorry, that looks funny. Obliterated. Woof! Then he's gone. Sorry. The Goldsteins were always too trusting. With that, Eric Faraday, the son of director Gregory Faraday, calmly pockets his revolver. Good job there, Miss Raylan. Cheryl merely nods silently as Eric Faraday gestures to her to enter one of his waiting cars. It's so slow. It's annoying me. You are enjoying yourself a bit too much. I told you to say the evil gloating until after I appeared. Have you hog all the spotlight? Sure. As expected. Anyway, are you sure he's dead? Even if he isn't, the doctors who will be rushing to the scene soon enough will take care of that. Anyway, I can't believe you had the... I have to move, sorry. You had the audacity to give me a mission where I had to endure Hef's disgustingly paraded and takes for such a long time. Though I suppose he was kind of afraid of me as he'd never tried to go too far. But you better not come up with something like this ever again. Heh. Is it little show giving me orders now? Aren't you worried that I will sack you at hand over to the police for your rightful punishment? No, stop being so slow. I don't believe you would dare to do that, old man. Oh, why not? I know that a year ago that incompetent excuse of a government believed me when I said that you were already dead. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief when they heard that the monster responsible for all those heinous crimes were finally gone, I am sure. However, if you wish, I can easily tell the public the creature who committed those mass murders 1 year ago was not completely destroyed after all. We of the Wilshire Corporation has found it and destroyed, and will destroy it for its atrocious crimes. You don't want that, do you? But you really want to lose my sword just because I take a few words to hurt your pride, old man? Insolent child. This man, Eric Faraday, is the 22-year-old 21-year-old, son of the director. Said director is none other than the leader of Refflesia Corporation, a powerful company with quite a hold on the weak doormat of the government in this godforsaken city. Granted, he isn't the director himself, but he might as well be, for he does many things for the country in his father's name. The director himself is said to be rather exclusive. In recent years, he has been leaving much of the dirty work to his brilliant son, while nobody actually knows what himself is doing right now. Aren't you curious why I ordered for Hef Parison's death? Oh, choices! Am I curious or am I not curious? No, I don't care about that bullshit. I don't care about him. Not really. Show Raylan looks away, slouching in her seat. Eric hasn't explained to her the true motive of this mission and was rather perplexing. It shouldn't be all that hard to deceive her. The purpose of this mission was to get rid of both the leaders of the Parison and Goldstein families by turning them against each other and having Show clean up the rest. The mission was a success. Although their cause of death was strange, everyone will attribute to the two kill each other instead of suspecting a third party, much less the seemingly unrelated Refflesia Corporation. The Goldstein family has always been rivals of Refflesia, openly denouncing them as manipulating the government, and so it makes sense for Refflesia Corporation to want to hunt them down. However, the Parison family works for Refflesia. They were also important allies and a strong foundation for the Refflesia Corporation's network. Thus, it's inconceivable why Director Faraday, or rather his son Eric, would want Hef Parison removed. There's no way, though, that Show would openly admit that she is indeed puzzled. I knew that Hef Parison was planning to overthrow me and my father. Thank goodness not many people know about those plans, or they would suspect us for sure. Right, Show Raylene. I said I wasn't curious. You talk too much, old bastard. Insolent cat. Anyway, I suppose the mission was a success, though I would have preferred for you to have killed those two in a more human way. People are bound to get suspicious when they find third-degree rotting bodies of people who have only passed away seconds ago, you know. What the heck is third-degree rotting? You must be mixed decomposition up with burns. Shh. I didn't major in freaking biology. As incompetent as those two morons from the police force are, I'm sure they will suspect something in amiss if they find those bodies. You've just broadcasted to the entire nation that you are still alive, running and killing. I can't be found out so easily. The public doesn't even know that I'm a human being just like them. They think that I'm some sort of runaway monster, a giant maggot or something. Am I right? I suppose that then your line of thinking would be. No way in hell they find out that Chauvelin, Eric Faraday's loyal assistant, could be the same monster that was behind those incidents. I am as safe as I can be. Am I correct? You shouldn't be too calm. I'm sure one or two people might have spotted you when you were on your rampage. I cannot protect you if you are discovered, you know. If it happens, I'll just have to be a good citizen to this nation and have the police send you to the long drop. I worry about that when it actually happens. Anyway, I suppose you'll return my sword to me now. Don't make it sound like I took it by force, Miss Shaw. I merely cannot let you carry it around while doing spy work. It is rather counterproductive. Daggers aren't as easy to use. They have a smaller surface area after all. I have to end the episode here. I will see you in the next one. Bye!